I'm going to sort of kind of give you an overview about where we were at in November 2001, just so you know what sort of that experience is like. The value proposition for Lord of the Rings in November 2001 was mixed. There was no movie that had come out at that time. And there was a question mark, a big question mark around Peter Jackson. I mean, all of this is written history, so now we're kind of like, that's crazy. But at the time, Peter Jackson was this sort of Kiwi director who had done like, really weird B movies, which, some of them, I'm a big fan of Peter Jackson at that point, but this was sort of a big question mark. The cast was also sort of a big mess, and also there were split rights. Vivendi, one of our competitors, actually had the rights for the book, and we had the rights for the movie. And traditionally, if you have the book rights, you have a lot more to do in games. If you have the movie rights, it's much more linear. And also, all movie games are crap, and that's something that we, sort of tried to prove wrong. Also, at that time, that game was already in development for a year, and it was being developed by a third-party developer, and they had already gone through their entire development budget. The opportunity there was 50 million for the business, and a lot of people were like just riding off Lord of the Rings. They're just like, you know what, it's not going to be big. And we were like, no, this is going to be big, where we are missing a huge opportunity. And that's when the entrepreneurialism came in. It's like, what could you do if, if this was managed well? What was the Lord of the Rings opportunity? So we started with 5 people, and it was basically, we had to figure out a way to take that $50 million business and turn it into a $150 million business, and hopefully turn it into a $500 million business, and a perennial, like, who knows, Nick, we might be able to do Lord of the Rings until our great-grandchildren get sick of it, right?
That's what we're hoping.
That's what we're hoping.